So we are finally and officially back at the bees. So my last beehive, well, let's just say it ended up being taken over by another set hive of bees, and pretty much got robbed, and all my bees got killed pretty much. So it was a sad end to those bees, I have to say, but you know, you live and learn these things, and beekeeping isn't always straightforward. But since then I've been finally very kindly donated a nuke of bees, and when we got it, it was in the nuke that you're seeing now, and yeah, it's a full healthy hive of bees. But unfortunately, when we got to it, you will see that the frames are a lot bigger than mine and couldn't fit the hive. And so what we've done today is we've separated them both to try to get them moved down into the area of the hive that we want them to be in, because I don't want to use those big longer frames. I have smaller frames, so I need to get all the queen and all the brood down into those smaller frames, but I don't want to lose all the brood and eggs that are on those big frames. So I'm going to talk through what I've done to try to tackle that, and we're going to try to mark the queen as well today. So here's hoping all goes well and we find her. It's a big hive. We mightn't find her. The bees are very active by the looks of things over there, so I'm going to get this smoker lit, and let's get this show on the road. Let's go see the bees. So loads of bees coming and going, which is what we want. So our hive, or the big frames that you saw last time, are in here, and we put a queen excluder just here, so the queen had to stay down here, but the worker bees could get up here, take care of the brood, raise the young, and because the queen can't move up here, no more eggs could be laid up here, and then hopefully the hive would eventually all move down here. No fresh eggs would be laid up here, and then everything would be down there. So my job today is look for the queen. I have a queen marker here to try to mark the queen so she's easy to find, and then I'm going to take a look up here at those larger frames.
So while I'm spacing out looking at my bees for the first couple of frames, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I've mentioned already that I was in fact looking for the queen. And unfortunately in this video I don't find her. However, while looking back and editing the clips, I have found her, so she was there and I just didn't see her. So keep your eyes peeled and take a look for her. I will let you know after the fact, so when she's off screen, I will rewind and show you where she was.
So I haven't seen any capped brood yet, which there should be if the queen has been laying. What I'm doing now is looking for the queen.
So don't worry if you didn't see her on that one, she wasn't on that frame.
See up here, could be a rudimentary little queen cell. Just there.
So if you didn't see her on this frame, well done. She wasn't there. If you did think you saw her, I'm afraid you might have saw a drone or another bee, because the queen was not on this frame.
Sure is a whole lot of bees in this nook. It's great to see. Nice and calm as well. Aha! We have some brood. Look at that, that's what you want. Queen's been busy laying here. Another potential rudimentary queen cell.
So as I continue to look for the queen, did you see her? Yes, she was already in fact on screen. If you did spot her, very well done. But I'm going to rewind to that right now. And yes, believe it or not, she is on the frame right now. But don't worry, I'm going to freeze the frame and also zoom in on her so you can get a good look. So not seeing her yet? Well, here she is. You can see just how big her abdomen is. And that's for reaching down into those cells to lay the eggs. So I'm doing a slow zoom out now, and then the video is going to continue to play. So try to keep an eye on her. She's hard to keep track of. I got a good kick out of seeing her while editing the video. I was really sure that I had missed her, but there she is. And this happens more often than not, believe it or not, especially when during the summer months the hive is in full numbers. So let's see how the rest of the inspection went. And I do find loads of brood on the frames, so I see that the egg is laying, so I know the queen is around even though I didn't actually physically find her. So it just goes to show that you don't always need to find the queen to know that your queen is there.
Lovely calm bees. So I'm not seeing the queen there. This is a big hive, so it is going to be tricky to try to find her. Alright. Nice big frame of brood. Some pollen up in the corners. A bit of pollen up there. If some of you beekeepers out there happen to see a queen and I don't, be sure to shout out in the comments. Not that I could do much about it then. Drawing out some fresh comb. So this is what the comb looks like when it's put in first. And they build it out to what we've seen in the previous frames. And then start laying in it. So you can see just how much bigger these are. So you can see some brood hatching just down there now. Look at that, it's a drone coming out, some drones. Just newborn. Some fresh honey up there. So quite a bit of drone brood down at the bottom there. They may take a little longer to hatch and that's why they're there, but I do see some other brood there as well. It takes about 21 days in total for drones to get rid of, so it's been here for 2 weeks, so it is perfectly understandable to still have some brood, capped brood. So you can see they're getting just a little agitated now. And there is one larva in there. Does that mean the queen was getting up here? For larva it means about 6 days, if I remember correctly. So I think that this big box has to stay here just a little longer. So hopefully in a week, when I check this again, no brood in this. We don't want any brood. All are brood down here. So just back into the car, or into the van should I say, and so yeah, what did we see? We did see that the majority of the brood has moved down into the brood box, and that's where we want them, which is good. There was a little bit of brood, capped brood, a lot of drone brood, and then also there was there was that one larvae there, which would, if I remember correctly, means that should be something like 6 days old, which really doesn't make sense, which means maybe the queen got up there for a short period, which would not be ideal at all. So I'm going to have to go look that one up and see what the crack is there. I just made it back to the van with it started piddling rain, you know, trust Ireland. It was given to be really nice till later this evening, but that weather system just came in, a downpour happened, and now it seems to be clearing up again. So typical Irish weather, always makes beekeeping interesting. But I'm very glad I had that beehive closed up and was out of there before that wind and rain came, because they would have not been happy at all. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see how that brood box is faring next week when I check it again. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.